Good morning, Saugus. I'm Coda Hooper, and today is Monday, May 22nd.
And I'm Miguel Soria. This is SNN.
And for today's fact of the day, we thought we'd tell you about how NBA drafts work.
Sports drafts are an annual event where teams in an association, like the National Basketball Association, choose at least 19-year-old players for their teams that have never played professional basketball before. Each team gets to choose a player known as a pick. While the number of rounds and picks varies between sports, basketball has 2 rounds of 30 picks each.
The number of picks given to a team per round depends on multiple aspects, including trades and their playoff contention. Teams can trade draft picks for other players or money during trading season, as well as other draft picks, those who do not make playoffs or with worse records in the prior season get first priority in picking. The first 14 teams picking are the 14 that did not make playoffs that year, and the following teams pick in reverse order of their rankings.
In 1985, the NBA created the draft lottery to help teams gain a better chance in picking first. The NBA uses ping pong balls with numbers written on them, picking 4 at a time to create a combination. Each possible combination is assigned to a team, and teams with worse records receive more combinations, guaranteeing them a better chance of being one of the 3 teams to get a first draft pick. Please stand for the flag salute.
Please stand. Place your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may now be seated.
Seniors, SNN's Senior Slideshow is available for purchase in the ASB office. Senior Slideshow is a highlight reel of your years at Saugus, whether it be sports, class life, extracurricular activities, or vacations. Pictures or videos you've submitted to look back on from your time at Saugus are included. Copies are $15 in the ASB store.
Now let's go to Shanine Gavorgas with this year's last ASB Minute.
Good morning, Saugus. I'm Shanine Gavorgas with this school year's last ASB Minute. Hey seniors, with graduation approaching, it is time to celebrate. Tomorrow will be the senior beach party along with senior sunset. Hopefully you have already purchased your ticket for the senior beach party. If you have not yet, you can buy a ticket tomorrow at the door. The party will take place at Saugus. Senior sunset will also be tomorrow at 7 p.m. at Saugus. Come out, watch the sunset, and make amazing memories with the rest of your senior class. Don't forget that Senior Bingo Night will be this Wednesday at Saugus. The game starts at 7 p.m. Bring some friends, have fun playing bingo, and win prizes. That's all from me. Now let's go to Ryan Hall with today's Saugus Sports Update.
Good morning, Saugus. I'm Ryan Hall with today's Saugus Sports Update. Registrations for athletic clearance and sports summer camps are open at the links listed below. Students must have up-to-date physicals and athletic clearances completed in order to participate in any sports on campus. Are you looking for a place to work out without the cost? Look no further than Planet Fitness is offering a high school summer pass for all high schoolers between 14 and 19. You'll have access to work out at any Planet Fitness location for free. For more information, use the link listed below. Make sure to tune in to ESPN tonight to watch the Lakers get absolutely swept by the Nuggets. That's all for me. With senior finals this week, let's take a closer look at procrastination and its effect on people.
It's 5 p.m. and you've just realized that report you've been putting off is due tomorrow. It's time to buckle down, open your computer, and check your phone. Maybe catch up on your favorite YouTube channel. Actually, you should probably make dinner first. You usually like cooking, though it's hard to enjoy with this work hanging over your head. And, oh, it's actually pretty late. Maybe you should just try again in the morning. This is the cycle of procrastination, and I promise you, we have all been there. But why do we keep procrastinating even when we know it's bad for us? To be clear, putting something off isn't always procrastinating. Responsible time management requires deciding which tasks are important and which ones can wait. Procrastination is when we avoid a task we said we would do for no good reason, despite expecting our behavior to bring negative consequences. Obviously, it's irrational to do something you expect to harm you. But ironically, procrastination is the result of our bodies trying to protect us, specifically by avoiding a task we see as threatening. When you realize you need to write that report, your brain responds like it would to any incoming threat. Your amygdala, a set of neurons involved in emotional processing and threat identification, releases hormones, including adrenaline, that kick off a fear response. This stress-induced panic can overpower the impulses from your prefrontal cortex, which typically help you think long-term and regulate your emotions. And it's in the midst of this fight, flight, or freeze response that you decide to handle the threat by avoiding it in favor of some less stressful task. This response might seem extreme. After all, it's just a deadline, not a bear attack. But we're most likely to procrastinate tasks that evoke negative feelings, such as dread, incompetence, and insecurity. Studies of procrastinating university students have found participants were more likely to put off tasks they perceived as stressful or challenging, and the perception of how difficult the task is increases while you're putting it off. In one experiment, students were given reminders to study throughout the day. While they were studying, most reported that it wasn't so bad, but when they were procrastinating, they consistently rated the idea of studying as very stressful, making it difficult to get started. Because procrastination is motivated by our negative feelings, some individuals are more susceptible to it than others. People who have difficulty regulating their emotions and those who struggle with low self-esteem are much more likely to procrastinate, regardless of how good they are at time management. However, it's a common misconception that all procrastinators are lazy. In the body and brain, laziness is marked by low energy and general apathy. When you're feeling lazy, you're more likely to sit around doing nothing than distract yourself with unimportant tasks. In fact, many people procrastinate because they care too much. Procrastinators often report a high fear of failure, putting things off because they're afraid their work won't live up to their high standards. Whatever the reason for procrastination, the results are often the same. Frequent procrastinators are likely to suffer from anxiety and depression, ongoing feelings of shame, higher stress levels, and physical ailments associated with high stress. Worst of all, while procrastination hurts us in the long run, it does temporarily reduce our stress level, reinforcing it as a bodily response for coping with stressful tasks. So, how can we break the cycle of procrastination? Traditionally, people thought procrastinators needed to cultivate discipline and practice strict time management. But today, many researchers feel the exact opposite. Being too hard on yourself can layer additional bad emotions onto a task, making the threat even more intense. To short-circuit this stress response, we need to address and reduce these negative emotions. Some simple strategies include breaking a task into smaller elements, or journaling about why it's stressing you out and addressing those underlying concerns. Try removing nearby distractions that make it easy to impulsively procrastinate. And more than anything, it helps to cultivate an attitude of self-compassion, forgiving yourself and making a plan to do better next time. Because a culture that perpetuates this cycle of stress and procrastination hurts all of us in the long term. Speaking of forgiveness, how good are you at apologizing? Learn what it takes with this video. And for more actionable, science-based advice on how to build character, visit ed.ted.com/build character.
Remember not to procrastinate with finals coming up, Saugus.
Textbook returns in the library continue this week through June 1st. The deadline for all senior textbooks and book finds is Friday at noon. Prom pictures from O'Connor Photography are also available in the front office. You can pick them up at the front desk. If you're a freshman signed up to take AP World History, there will be a mandatory lunch meeting this Thursday, May 25th in the gym.
Now let's go to our scholarship news.
The Women in California Leadership Scholarship Competition works to empower women and enhance the lives of women and girls. They award 100 scholarships worth $3,000 and one $10,000 scholarship. To be eligible, applicants must be female, have a 2.5 overall GPA, and must be a graduating high school senior with written proof of acceptance at an accredited institution of higher learning. To apply, see the link in the Senior Google Classroom or the link listed below. The deadline to submit an application is May 31st.
The Epic Flight Academy in Florida is offering various scholarships to current juniors and seniors to attend their flight training or aviation maintenance programs in Florida after graduating. The link to apply is available in the Junior and Senior Counseling Google Classroom sites. The deadline to apply is October 1st. That's all for today. I'm Coda Hooper. Stay tuned for SNN Radio and Saugus Today.
And I'm Miguel Soria. Have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow with another set of seniors. And also tomorrow, we're going to see the Heat take out the Celtics.
Jonah Hill saved Kanye.
Do we?